Okay, guys, so I finally talked her into it.
Hey.
What are we gonna do today?
Well, John has convinced me to cut a tree down, so that is what we're doing today.
And what have we done to prepare?
Well, we got a baby chainsaw. It's like basically like what, for beginners?
I mean, no, not really. It's like a 30cc chainsaw. I didn't really have any chainsaws that were light enough for her to use. All my stuff is like 50cc and up, and it's pro grade too, so it's metal instead of plastic. What I'm getting at is it's a lot heavier. So I borrowed this chainsaw from my dad. Hopefully you guys can see it okay. It's an Echo CS310. I think it's a 30cc chainsaw, so it's lightweight, or lighter weight. It's not completely lightweight, but I taught her how to, like, the safety of holding a chainsaw and how to start it and how to do notches and all this stuff. And I'm going to be here to supervise, but she is going to fell her first tree.
I've never even held a chainsaw up until today. This was so I'm literally a beginner, complete beginner. So this should be interesting, to say the least.
And I have her helmet and her
it's like
hearing protection, and she has eye protection.
Safety eyeglasses. You want to talk about our contest that we're going to do?
Yeah, what did we decide we were going to do? Okay, so let me see if I can turn this camera around. So our contest, here's the tree that we're going to try to drop. And here is this post. Hopefully it stays standing up. Our ground is extremely hard. I used a sledgehammer to drop it in the ground like 1 inch, and I put some sticks up to hold it. But we'll see in the video if she actually hits it or not. But what was our agreement if you hit this 2x4? What?
So if I hit the 2x4, you're going to do a voiceover on my channel of me working, and you're going to voice over it completely, which I think that would be great.
That should be hilarious.
Yes, and then the second one was that you would either, what was it? You're going to actually make orders, like make a wood sign. Or
yeah, I was going to make a wood sign and a decal and all this stuff.
And then
but I think we agreed if she actually hits it, then I'm going to do both things. I'm going to do the sign and the voiceover. And if she's within 5 feet, I'm just going to do the sign.
Yeah, just the sign.
And if she's more than 5 feet, I'm not doing anything. How about that?
No. But hopefully I'll at least get close to hitting it.
Yeah,
right?
I think if she misses within 5 feet of that, there'll be some kind of problem because there's not many other places for that thing to go.
It's my very first tree, so.
So how are you feeling about it?
I'm really nervous. I just hope, the thing that I told John I was the most nervous about is like it's starting to prematurely fall when I wasn't ready.
It's not, I'm not gonna let that happen.
And I know you're not gonna let it happen, but you know what? We're gonna do our best. And this is like a big fear of mine, so I'm like conquering it, right?
Yeah.
I'm nervous, but I'm excited too. It's like, you know.
Okay, start her up. Clean that up right there. Turn it off. Okay.
That was a disaster.
So she got it. You don't want to go deeper than that right there. You see that? You kind of want that flush, but this is a small tree and it's completely fine because we can just push the thing over if we need to. But she did get it notched. It was kind of a disaster, but she got it, and it was her first try, so that was good.
That was not good. Simply Sallie cannot do it all.
Simply Sallie scares me with a chainsaw.
Simply Sallie is not made for cutting.
Well, I mean,
trees.
plus I'm not a good teacher either, so.
No.
But,
hey, at least we cut out the parts of me yelling.
So we got the notch. Okay, yeah, we got the parts out of us cussing each other out. She has a chainsaw.
Is real life, right?
She has a chainsaw, so I shouldn't be cussing at her like that. But anyways, so we got our notch, okay. And we're set to fall. If she cuts this straight, right here, we will fall on that 2x4. I hope she misses it by 50 feet because I don't care nothing about doing voiceovers and all, but I think she's gonna hit it.
I feel like I look stupid. Oh man. Oh, I see now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean that up right there. Oh, I see now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean that up right there. Oh, man. Oh, I feel like I look stupid. Clean that up right there. Oh, man. Oh, I see now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean that up right there. Oh, man. Oh, I feel like I look stupid. What the heck?
Let's see if I can hit it. That was a fun. Look at that. Oh yeah, we hit it.
You did it.
Well.
What the heck?
Well, this is gonna be take two. I accidentally, while demonstrating how to draw the lines and cut everything, I accidentally cut the tree down.
No, he was like, let me just get it started, and he went in like an inch, and then the whole thing fell because I made too big of a notch.
No, it was my fault because it was my fault that the notch was too deep.
I'm just telling y'all now, if this doesn't work out, then I am just not meant for tree work, not meant to cut trees down, and I don't know what I was doing wrong, but the saw was just like not cutting, and he was telling me it was something I was doing. So we'll see how this round goes. Hopefully I don't.
Hopefully this will be a little better.
This tree's bigger.
Yeah,
so
no, it's about
a little bit bigger.
So we have our stake right there, and same rules apply. It was right there where that tree's laying on the ground, but like I said, I accidentally cut it.
So this
I'm not touching that chainsaw this time. Everything on this is gonna be completely her. Because she saw me notch it a while ago, and she saw me do it. And I showed her that before, but it was a couple hours ago. So
no, but I didn't actually have a tree to practice notch. Like I didn't have a.
Yeah, we were kind of like cutting all the trees that I have. I have like 100 and something trees over there. We were kind of practicing with, but she's gonna notch it, and she's gonna do the line and everything. I kind of just got the little line started right here, but that's all that I'm doing.
I'm just telling you now, it might not work out. So. All right, here goes nothing.
So I just wanted to pop on and mention right here that doing this notch was actually a lot harder than any video I've ever watched or watching John. I always assumed that it would be easy to do. And after experiencing this and how hard it was, especially with this chainsaw, which I don't really think this one's made for like what John calls felling trees. I think this one's made for more like cutting up limbs and different things like that. But after experiencing this, I have a lot of more respect for tree cutters and the people out there that do this work. It is a lot harder than it looks.
Okay, so I had to straighten the notch up a little bit. Where the first cut was right here, Sally was kind of going at an angle right there, and that would have took that out and left this flappy piece right here.
So yet again, I messed another tree up.
Well, no, it's no big deal, you know.
Look at how that notch is way too big.
Yeah, the notch is too deep. This is not, well, it's really not. It's really not. It's fine.
No.
This is not a tutorial. Don't follow anything that we're doing right here. I'm just kind of showing Sally, and this is kind of a fun little video. But I was able to clean the notch out enough to where we have a bit of hinge wood if we cut right here. So Sally, you think you can cut right there?
John, I don't know.
Aim to cut about right there.
Alright.
If you can do that, this thing will fall. Okay, so notch is prepared. Line is drawn on the back.
I don't even know if I should do this.
Well, we're fine now.
Alright. So I'm gonna cut a little bit and I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, watch. Once you get your saw started, watch the top of the tree. Once you see it start moving, back away.
It looks like it's already moving.
And it should fall. Well, it probably is, because I probably almost did the same thing again as I did a while ago. But
I'm gonna barely cut it, and I'm gonna be cautious because I apparently don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Me neither. Well, it's falling very, very slowly. So slow.
Oh my gosh.
I think those leaves are holding it. See it?
Look at it, yep.
Hey, let's back away. It's going to fall just back away. Okay. But will she hit the 2x4? That is the question.
I hit the 2x4?
Man, that thing is
That
falling
is the
so
slowest falling
slow.
tree I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it'll just give in a minute. See here,
Oh gosh, I'm
you're gonna hear it cracking.
Back away.
You can
back
hear.
away.
I'm gonna step close. Don't ever step close to a fallen tree. Just listen. Hear it cracking? Okay, I'm gonna back up now because it's not a good idea standing behind the tree. Oh, you missed the 2x4 by like. It missed it by like 3 inches. That turned out pretty good, especially for your first tree. No. See, this is why you don't want to stand behind stuff.
Yep.
Because certain types of trees, pines are not too notorious for it, but certain types of trees, this entire piece can come off and slap you in the face.
Barber chair they
Yeah, it's called barber chair, and it's you want to do what's called a plunge cut. This is not a tutorial, so don't listen to anything and don't do anything I'm telling you to do. But that's what could have happened. Okay. But yeah, she was where it landed. We can go back and stop it, but I think she was like 6 inches from it. So it looks like I'm doing the voiceover and the sign because it actually landed like, you know, right in here, but then it kind of bounced.
The limbs kept it from.
Yeah, that's what it was. So how do you feel about cutting your first tree?
I'm not meant for this life. As y'all can see, I am not. That's not something I would ever recommend going out and doing. Please do not follow this as a tutorial. Don't say, oh, I'm gonna go get my wife to go do this because I need more practice, I guess. But I don't think I could ever do that again. I don't know.
Well, next time we'll do one of those big trees right there.
No. John, how do you think that went?
Well, you know, to be your first tree and the first time you've ever used a chainsaw, I think it was really good, especially with a crappy teacher.
You're a good teacher. It's just I wasn't listening to you and you were telling me to go a certain direction. I feel like if I would have gotten the notch good the first time, it would have gone better, don't you think?
I mean, you know, practice makes perfect.
Well, so you saying I'm going to do it again?
No. Yes. Well, next time we're going to cut that big oak tree right there.
No, we're not.
No, I'm just kidding. I think we're done with chainsaws for a while.
Yeah, we might be done for a while. I don't think the tree stuff is my forte. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
No, so like we said before, please do not take this as like a tutorial video because he was telling me not to do certain things and I was, you know, just trying to learn.
And there's a lot of stuff like that we didn't film of me showing and all this type of stuff because I don't want it to be labeled as a tutorial.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be blamed if somebody does something and screws something up. Yeah. Because that's all on you. This
was just a fun video of me just cutting a tree for the first time. My very first tree, but we appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah,
if y'all want to see more videos with us together and me trying things out that he does, let us know down in the comments.
And I guess you guys can look forward to me doing a voiceover and a sign.
Yeah, making a wood sign from start to finish with me not telling you how to do anything. You're just gonna have to figure that out.
I think I can figure that out.
Hey, at least you're not gonna do something like dangerous like I just did.
I mean, it could be dangerous if I get mad enough.
Yeah, true.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But all right, sounds good. Like and subscribe.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks.